And also the Nelk boys interviewed Netanyahu. My goodness gracious. Now, maybe we should just start with that.
Nelk-Yahoo?
Nelk-Yahoo?
I can start. I would love to talk about that.
Maybe we should start with that because I have some interesting backstory there.
Uh-huh.
So a couple weeks ago, Steiny was like, bro, we're having Netanyahu on. And I was like, what? Why?
What the f*** is this world, bro?
And my advice first of all, don't do it. That was my first advice.
Emphatic, don't
And I said,
do it.
if you do it, you got to make sure that you're ready to push back, to have some basic facts, or at least have someone there who knows what they're talking about. So you're not just platforming this guy to push propaganda for an hour. And I was very adamant about that. And I was even like, bro, you bring me on.
Which would have been crazy.
That would have been insane.
But yeah, that was a no. That was a hard no.
Right
As by the way, before be like I didn't want to go on to thank him for his valiant service. I was on there too.
Debate bro him.
Imagine debate bro him. I feel like I would have dominated him. He wouldn't have been ready. I mean, that might be. I would have trashed his ass.
He probably would have got caught off guard.
Yeah, I would have absolutely trashed his ass. But they didn't do that. It just came out this morning, and it's just Kyle and Steiny and Benji Boy. And apparently, so far, the reception is pretty bad.
About what you'd expect.
Like, no shotties.
It's just been out 3 hours, and
it was crazy when they made him do a keg stand, though. I gotta say,
dude, did you see him rip a dart? He ripped like half the whole dart.
That was crazy.
I'm gonna go rip a dart.
They played beer pong with Netanyahu. Anyway, here it is. AB's got an edit of the intro. Do you want me to play the real intro first?
No, you just play mine. I just cut it up a little bit, but I didn't get through all of it. I got through the first half hour and I was just in shock.
So here's the Nelk boys.
I fast forwarded through it.
Before we get into it, if you guys have not tried out the Prize Picks app, you guys gotta try it out.
Oh my God.
So they lead with a Prize Pick app. God, man, I wish I didn't care about anything. The gambling money into the Netanyahu interview is like the most apathetic. Like, we don't care about anything.
Yeah, we don't care.
God, if I didn't care about gambling, I'd be as rich as XQC.
Take advantage of that deal. Let's get into this podcast.
This podcast was filmed on July 8th.
This seems like parody. Like I'm still just in shock.
This is just weird. It's not like it was recorded like, October 6th or something.
Well, he's like just in case,
just in case something really popped off after July 8th.
Everybody's dead in Gaza.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
This was filmed on July 8th. Any current events that occurred afterwards will obviously not be covered.
So ominous. It's like they know something.
So this would have been 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's like not that long ago, but whatever.
Just the same.
It's worth mentioning.
Yeah.
This is fucking nuts. This is so crazy.
Steiny,
by the way, that's how it starts. It crash cuts from that.
Why?
From that
Steiny, just
title card to Steiny.
Pretend to actually just conduct yourself with professionality.
You look like such a chump, dude. Look at him.
Bro looks like he's ready for like a bar mitzvah after party.
They probably gave him a little booster seat too.
Probably. So did they go to Israel or Netanyahu came to them?
No, they're like at some private White House fucking bunker thing.
Oh, was Netanyahu at the White House?
Well, he was like a week or two ago. Were the Nelk boys invited to the White House to do this?
They say where it's at. It's somewhere near the White House.
Yeah, that all lines up because Dana White is like boys with Trump.
Yeah. Right.
So they have like,
oh my
the
Lord.
Nelk boys unironically have connections all over the place. They're like the most connected.
Steiny.
We're getting
Steiny. Like we know that guy. The guy who pisses in our fucking parking lot.
Yeah, the guy. Exactly. Yes, that's the guy. Who keeps pissing in our parking lot, who I tell not to. I told Casey, shoot on sight.
This is fucking nuts.
Bro, what are you doing? Don't do this.
So crazy. We are so not qualified.
What are you wearing, bro? What is that? Wait, why does that look so weird?
Because I don't think it fits him.
Wait, why does he...
It's too big.
It's not tucked under the jacket.
Oh my God.
The collar is outside of his suit jacket. Has he ever worn a suit jacket?
No.
Kyle, what the fuck, bro? Who put you in that thing?
That's what's interesting about this. We just should not be doing this.
No.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, if you're that self-aware,
I'm done.
You know, I feel like they thought that they would be able to skirt some accountability by doing this.
Absolutely.
This
right? They're hedging.
Yeah,
here.
that's
because I
definitely-
can't be the only one that was like, you guys proceed with
this is insane.
Proceed with great caution.
I was telling Dan,
can you put
because
on
when Dan said
Astroworld?
earlier, like, why would they do this? I was like, they probably think it's like an OJ Tate thing, where it's like, yeah, people are gonna get mad, but we should be able to interview
Let's get
anyone.
a controversial figure.
Yeah, but
they
it's
thought it
like-
was gonna be like OJ. Yeah,
It's a whole new level.
well, actually, but no, because it sounds like they were even more. They pushed more with OJ because their whole thing was leading up to "Did you do it?" or whatever. How they had
True.
some little landmine at the end for him.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
They weren't doing like pro OJ.
right.
Well, again, I haven't seen this, but
Well, do you think maybe at the end of this, Steiny stood up and said, "Netanyahu, you're a war criminal"?
no, I don't think.
You don't
so.
think that happened?
No, I don't. He probably thanked him for being there.
I was
Dan,
hoping.
Let's go. Let's go to the end. Let's see how it ends.
I'm really inviting all your friends to come see the truth, and you'll be mesmerized and you'll be captivated. And
Mesmerized?
you'll then say, how is it that we could believe this nonsense? You know?
Uh-oh.
It's like, who pulled the wool over our eyes, and how do we, tear that away? It's a different place, different people, a different country. It's a great place.
He's talking about
And
visiting
guess what?
Israel,
We
and
love
so
America.
and I mean,
Yeah.
So we love Americans.
they're
too,
not
so
even
come over.
talking to him.
Oh yeah,
He's just yapping.
yeah.
Well, we appreciate you giving us your time. We know you probably had an insanely busy day.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff more important than sitting down with two dummies here, but we appreciate it.
No. Oh
my God.
We had good conversations. No, this was great. Conversations in the White House.
Awesome.
All right, Prime Minister, thank you so
Prime
much.
Minister Netanyahu, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's all love and respect right
That's
there.
it.
buddy. Now,
Okay, no handshake.
hold on. Apparently, they're streaming right now on Kick. You're never gonna guess with who.
Steve will do it.
Nope. Nick
Riley.
Fuentes.
Oh my God! You can't be serious.
Steiny and Kyle are now
you are a fucking
This is
moron.
them. No, this is them doing the. Wait, is this them actually?
This is the opposite.
No, he's fact checking. They're having Nick Fuentes fact check Benjamin Netanyahu. That's literally what's happening. This is what he wanted me to participate in.
Oh my God!
Wait,
well,
hold on,
now I wish
here.
you had, because you could have confronted Nick.
One
I don't think it was to
lawyer, a
confront Nick. I think it was like
single
they're gonna have lots of people call in. So this morning,
Oh my God!
how many people are watching this? 29,000. So
Damn.
Steiny messaged me this morning. He's like, "Hey, the thing dropped. I want you to call in and comment on the interview." And I was just like, "Nah." but bro, you're having Nick Fuentes?
What did his list say for finding guests? He's like, one Jewish person, one Nazi. Like, what was he trying to equal it out to get both perspectives? What's
What are they doing?
Why
Why
is
him?
reporting?
Of all the people, like, who cares? He's not even popular.
They're really trying to piss everyone
hotel,
off.
biggest
Yeah.
recording
Let's hear.
artist, biggest fashion designers, biggest artists of all time, and he
Now,
could
Nick- we're
not
talking- we're talking
find
about
one
content.
Now,
lawyer.
Nick Fuentes
A
has been anti-Zionist before October 7th.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean?
That is.
This guy is Zionist occupied government types of shit. Like, why the fuck are you talking to him, Stein? You are such an idiot. You are such a fool.
Oh well, maybe he did. Maybe this is just a mix-up on Steiny's part. He was like, "Well, we had Netanyahu on. We should have an anti-Zionist on." And who's more anti-Zionist?
Okay,
than
when
Nick
people go,
Fuentes?
people go anti-Semitism isn't anti-Zionism and all this stuff. You hear that? Nobody could dispute, even him. He's anti-Semitic.
yeah? He's
Yeah,
anti-Semitic.
no,
absolutely.
He doesn't dispute that. He's like, no, Jews are a problem.
Yeah.
He went on his show being like, how do you bake 6 million cookies? It just doesn't make sense, that whole thing.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
This is on the other extreme where it's like, we are two bozos that have no clue. If we're going to give the floor to Netanyahu to spew propaganda. And now, if that didn't make people hate Jewish people enough, let's go to Nick Fuentes, the professional anti-Semite, to spew whatever the fuck he's going to say without knowing anything about pushing back. What are you doing? Steiny is unironically propagating more anti-Semitism than anybody on the internet. This guy apparently cares, but he's friends with Sneeko. He's talking to Nick Fuentes. What are you doing, bro? What a fucking... Oh, my God.
Maybe you should have gone on. You should have said yes. I
didn't know.
I don't know.
You know what's crazy? They look like they're still in that room in the White House guest quarters.
They probably
God,
are.
man. Why are they talking to Nick Fuentes, bro?
They should have done both of these at the same time.
They should have had Netanyahu Nick Fuentes debate.
Now that would have been interesting.
That would have been very interesting, right?
Now there's a podcast.
That could have been interesting. That could have been interesting.
Here we have the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu.
Sup, bro?
He's about to walk into the podcast right now. This is
that's
probably
you. Okay.
That was my Zoom. But
one of the most, if not the most controversial podcast we
Look
for
at this
sure the
dumbass.
most.
He's like excited. He's like,
He has a grin on his face.
This is so good. This is gonna be so controversial.
This is so controversial. You know, it'd be perfect for something that we know is gonna be highly controversial. Zero prep.
Zero prep. Talk openly about how we have no idea why we're here, what we're doing.
Zero prep.
Wear ill-fitting suits.
Let's go.
No shotties or
Put a bunch of beer all over the place.
Let's go.
I've ever done.
Yeah, 100%.
Maybe not the most controversial we'll ever do. I mean, this issue is just like, and by the way, I want to say too,
Who's going to be more controversial?
I mean, Putin? I don't know. I
he
feel
said
like
he says his dream guest is Kim Jong-un. He said he wants, yeah.
Okay,
That might
that'd be
top
fire.
it.
That'd be kind of fire.
That might top it. I guess I think Putin would probably be at the top of that pyramid.
Putin would be insane.
Yeah.
At this rate, who knows, man?
They're on
mean,
their way.
Tucker got an interview with Putin. I don't see why Nelk boys can't.
True.
Thank you for your time, Mr. President. Imagine a Putin. It's an honor to sit with you, sir.
Wow, it was really fascinating hearing about 12th century Russian history, Mr. Putin.
Oh yeah, that's what he did to Tucker.
I mean,
right?
who's killed more people? I mean, or responsible? I don't even know.
I think
Putin.
without a doubt.
Over the life,
I mean, a
the
million
lifetime
people.
record. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
a million
wow.
people have died in the war already in Ukraine. It's nuts.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
It's nuts.
And that's just this.
Not
war.
and not
That's
not
just from 2022, right?
not to discredit Netanyahu because hundreds of thousands have died.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's in the running for sure. But no, I think Putin
Putin is-
definitely
yeah.
has the gold medal on
Yeah,
that one.
Putin is,
Putin.
and it's still Putin is he's doing very well for himself.
in that contest.
Yeah.
I'm not claiming to be an expert on this issue or anything like that. I'm kind of just
we know.
probably like a lot of you guys that, you know, you read stuff online, and I feel
Let's throw it to our expert, Nick Fuentes. Let's bring on someone who actually does know what they're talking about. What is happening?
like on the internet now too. It's like you don't even know what's real anymore. Like you
Yeah, I
read
can't believe
shit
this
and
is
it's
real.
like you see a headline and it's like,
This
Is
is
this
helping.
AI?
This is helping.
Yeah, right.
is this true?
We got to clear them.
You guys are
couple things up
really
here.
you are helping the disinformation.
This is what sets off podcasts. You could put a small microphone here, but no, you have to see this thing, right?
Yeah, Prime Minister Netanyahu with us today. We're
He's so
here
down
in
to
the Blair
earth.
House.
Yep.
Right.
Huh?
He's just a podcaster. Yeah, he's. I fucking hate him.
Is this the White House grounds?
Close.
Close.
It's the sort of the official guest house of the United States. I think there's never been a friend like Donald Trump in the White House for Israel. I think he's a remarkable leader. I think he's changing history.
The one thing he's good is glazing. He knows how to glaze. Trump, you are yeah, exactly. Everyone does it. You're the greatest we've ever seen. You're changing the world, Mr. President. Truly, Gaza can be the Riviera of the Middle East.
The biggest load that we've seen.
Can you turn it up a little bit, Zach?
He said he'll make America great again. He's already done it.
You guys are very tight, right? Would
Okay,
you call
hold
it a
on.
bromance?
Hold the phone. How's he made America great?
Don't seem that great.
I mean, all he's done is like spend a shitload of money, which is what one thing they said they weren't going to do, and then also like violently deport lots of people.
Netanyahu doesn't care about any of that though. He just supported Israel. That's
true,
that's
but
the
he
only
said he's
criteria.
made America
Yeah,
great.
that's what made America great.
He said he's done it. He's already done it.
Ants?
Well, you might. I mean, we've known each other several decades, and I really like him. That's Sarah, who's a psychologist, and she.
I really like the guy. I really like him. He's a great guy. You know, I don't know how to do a BB accent. I really like. See that? That's not it. That's more like, you know, he's kind of like Men in Black, the roach guy.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Salt, water.
What? I need sugar,
Water.
You know, I really like him. They say this is not working.
Psychologists, you know, psychologists.
Of course.
They look at people. They identify.
He says, you know, psychologists. What does that mean?
And you know, I really like him. That's Sarah, who's a psychologist, and she, you know, psychologists. You know, psychologists.
Of course.
What the fuck does that mean? Do you know what a psychologist is? I think so. That's one of the people that thinks about brains and stuff, right?
They look at people. They identify very quickly with that. You know what she said to me about Donald Trump? She said he's a good person. He has a good heart. He wants to do good.
Even if you're a Trump fan, like, give me a break. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody's buying that.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey
Nobody's
Epstein?
buying that. Even his fans, they're like, nah, he's crazy, but he's our crazy. Is he a good person?
Kissing my ass.
And that is something that I think that you have to know him well to appreciate it. And the last thing I tell you about him, okay? I mean, I could tell you many things, but he cuts through the chase. You know, he cuts through the BS.
Did you have any type of relationship with Biden?
Not the same. I've known Biden for...
Biden.
What is it, 40 years? Almost as long. Well, both of them. Over the decades, it was a different relationship. It was a friendship, but also it evolved into...
lovers.
How shall I say this? Severe disagreements.
Actually, no, he does say something interesting here.
Shall I say this? Severe disagreements. And with Donald Trump, we've had powerful agreements.
Caught it once again to Hassan and his friends who are desperate to avoid any accountability, who helped get Trump elected. Hassan has even been as bold to say that we don't know that there would even be a difference between Biden and Harris,
where Kamala Harris would not be as bad as Donald Trump, which we have no proof for.
Here's Bibi saying, and by the way, all those assumptions they make about Harris is based on Biden. So let's not pretend like I'm not doing anything based on their own logic. He said they had such disagreements that it was an impediment to their relationship. And on the other token, he's like, no, me and Trump, we agree on everything. We're besties.
Powerful.
Okay, sure, buddy. Sure, there would have been no difference between the two.
And when there's no daylight between an American president and an Israeli prime minister, amazing things can happen. Like our common enemies, we can defeat them. All of a sudden, you can use these brave American pilots who come from around the world, drop it right over the bunker, and help us end the amazing feats of our soldiers and pilots. That's an amazing thing. It's good for America. It's good for the security of every single American.
So that's just a little taste. You watched the whole thing, right, AB?
No, I didn't.
You watched a bit of it?
I will, yeah.
I'll wait for highlights. You know, if some highlights come out that are worth reviewing, I'll do that.
Sure.